Hello again, everyone. We're off and running on this Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action here from Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you right outside our paddock. You've got the best seat in the house. It's Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, of course. 11 races in the mix, a good crowd on hand, and let's go up to Pete Aiello for much, much more.
11 races on a Mother's Day Sunday here in South Florida. Beautiful weather conditions for horse racing, a fast main track and a firm turf course. First of the day over the main track. First finish line race at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for $6,250. Race time favorite number 5, WW Concerto.
Racing at Gulfstream. Sent hard from the rails, Salsa Jack, but quicker into stride. McManaman on his outside, WW Concerto toward the inside beneficiary. Widest of all is Proud Enough. Salsa Jack was sent, but he has to sit behind horses, a half length in front of Chirping, and the trailer is Grand King of Kings. After an early skirmish, the leader is WW Concerto, a length and a quarter. Beneficiary is second. Now Chirping is a handful. He's 4 wide while racing into a joint second. Wider than him is Proud Enough. Salsa Jack saves the ground while second last. And Grand King of Kings is last of all behind the opening quarter of 24 and 2. Into the backstretch they race, and the advantage still belongs to WW Concerto. He leads the race by a length. McManaman is second. Beneficiary is third. Out 3 wide, Chirping is now fourth ahead of Salsa Jack in fifth. Then it's Proud Enough and Grand King of Kings. They make their way now to the half-mile mark. They went 48 seconds for the opening half-mile, and still with the lead, WW Concerto. WW Concerto comes into the far turn, 2.5 clear. Chirping a joint second. Alongside him, McManaman, Salsa Jack giving the green light, and he's on the attack now. Salsa Jack up into second. Down at the inside in Beneficiary, then Grand King of Kings and Proud Enough. To the top of the stretch they run. Salsa Jack issues the challenge to WW Concerto after 3 quarters and 112 flat. WW Concerto always up for a fight, now set for the money and 2 on top. Salsa Jack got within a length, but he's now lost ground second. The rest are left in their wake as they swing for home. WW Concerto, the son of Concerto, still finding with a 3-length lead. Salsa Jack is doing everything he can, but he can't get to WW Concerto, who's a gate-to-wire winner. Salsa Jack second, McManaman third, then Grand King of Kings and Proud Enough.
Number 5, WW Concerto, is just a grizzled old pro who does not take no for an answer. He gets the job done again today for a new barn, Safi Joseph Jr. and Make a Run Stable. Delon Samuel on board for the winning ride. Second one, Salsa Jack, and third was the 3, McManaman. We move to the second race and start the early pick 4 on turf at a mile and a 16th. Maiden Claimers in for $12,500. Rider change on 3, Restart to Amisael Jaramillo. Favorites the 5, Starship Aramis.
And they're off. The favorite Starship Aramis was away cleanly. Toward the inside, Simard's Roar moves to challenge. Up on the outside, Alperis will be put into play early. Away in fourth is Miamero. Then back at the rail goes Summer Legacy to race third last. Second last is Restart. And at the back of the field is Making a Legacy. In the charge to the first turn, it is Simard's Roar coming off the extended vacation with the advantage and leads by 2 over Alperis in second. Starship Aramis is on the outside and races from the inside now. He's up into second, the gray. Racing in fourth is Summer Legacy. Then back to Miamero ahead of Restart and Making a Legacy at the back of the field. 23 and 4 for the quarter speed. Into the backstretch they go, and with the advantage, it's Simard's Roar and Hector Barrios carving out the numbers. They lead by 2. Alperis on the outside is second. Starship Aramis is pocketed up under Double J third. Armiel sends Restart through inside of Summer Legacy to race into fourth now. Then comes Miamero and Making a Legacy. 47 and 4 for the opening half mile. Reasonable tempo as they swing to the far turn. Advantage still to Simard's Roar by a length. Starship Aramis wants out. Restart's going to go on the attack. Right now he's 3 wide. In between horses is Alperis. Running in from the back is Making a Legacy. Summer Legacy second last. Miamero is last as they run to the top of the stretch. Simard's Roar held together through it all, and he still has the lead. Starship Aramis yet to play his cards. He needs some place to go. Down the center and Restart. 3/16 to go now. With the advantage, it's Simard's Roar by 2. On the outside, Alperis loose between is the favorite Starship Aramis, but he's bumping around a bit here. Starship Aramis with Alperis, these 2. Starship Aramis, Alperis on the outside. Here is the line. It's Starship Aramis to win it. Hard work, but he got the job done from Alperis in second, then Making a Legacy in 1:43 and 3.
Hard work, but the favorite home winner, number 5, Starship Aramis, guts it out under Double J, Jonathan Gonzalez for Starship Stables and trainer Steve Dwoskin. Second, number 6, Alperis. Third was number 4, Making a Legacy. We'll be right back.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hart Acre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hart Acre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hart Acre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. Claimers at 1 mile over the main track. They're in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch number 2, Smooth As. Marcos Meneses rides the 9, Rooster Did It. Field of 8 signed on. Favorites were 3, High Rolling Dude, and 5, Yeehaw.
And they're off. Good start from between horses for Yeehaw, who's headed out for the early lead. High Rolling Dude sent along by Chuck Lopez. And the 2 favorites will get acquainted with Interlaken down at the inside third. Away fourth is Lumumba, then out wide Rooster Did It, followed between horses by El Playon. Cape Marco Drive on the outside, and it's a gap of another 5 to the trailer, Trini Juice. Out of the chute and on to the main course, High Rolling Dude on the barn change leads the race by a neck. Yeehaw in the 2-path second, 23-3 for a quarter speed. Rooster Did It is in stride with an inside running Interlaken, they're third and fourth. Lumumba taken back to fifth, 3 clear of El Playon, then Cape Marco Drive, and still a gap of 4 to the trailer Trini Juice. They make their way to the half-mile point. The 2 favorites continue to battle. High Rolling Dude on the inside leads a half a length. Yeehaw's there second. Now Interlaken begins to search for racing room under Miguel Vasquez with Rooster Did It 3 wide. El Playon put into play here by Jaramillo, racing into a 4th position while 4 wide. Gap of 3 to Cape Marco Drive and Trini Juice. That's all for Lumumba as they run to the top of the stretch. 46-4 for the opening half mile. The 2 favorites might have cooked each other here, and Rooster Did It is now up for a short lead. El Playon moves to challenge from second, and El Playon doing the better work of these top 2. Up on the outside, an elite run from Cape Marco Drive. Rios has him rolling. Top of the lane with 3/16 to go. El Playon has to finish the job by Jaramillo. Cape Marco Drive ducks to his inside to make a late impression. El Playon almost there. Cape Marco Drive runs at him toward the inside, but El Playon is clear. El Playon is in front. Second is Cape Marco Drive. Third is Interlaken in 1:37-2.
Upset win today from number 7, El Playon, who takes advantage of an aggressive pace scenario to rally from off the speed under Misael Jaramillo for the Magic Stable and Antonio Sana. Number 8, Cape Marco Drive was second ahead of the 1, Interlaken, who ran third. We move now to the 4th race of the day, 5 furlongs over the main track, maidens of the special weight variety. These are 2-year-olds. Scratch number 1, Tank 'em Down, a field of 5. Race time favorites were 2, Genghis, and 6, Liam's Lucky Charm.
And they're off. Cajun Casanova has the break in the early stages of racing figured out great. He moves to the clear lead. On the outside, Titan Charge is now second. Genghis is away racing in third ahead of Liam's Lucky Charm. And last is Bridge. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. There's 3 furlongs left to go. Diego Gomez trying to harness the speed of Cajun Casanova. He leads the race by a length. On the outside, Titan Charge, the nearest pursuer, second. Genghis toward the inside is now racing in third, getting ready to make a decision where he wants to go. Fourth and trying to run home is Liam's Lucky Charm with a quarter of a mile left to get. Up front, Cajun Casanova. He looks like he's put Titan Charge away. He'll have to deal with Genghis on the outside, and toward the rail, Liam's Lucky Charm. Top of the lane, Cajun Casanova with an 1/8 of a mile more to get. He leads it by 3. Genghis is up into second, but time ticking away. Cajun Casanova, he relaxed in the early stages. He's trying to hold firm. Genghis gonna make him earn it. Cajun Casanova, Genghis, here's the line, photo finish. Cajun Casanova might have held full sway. It's close in 58-1.
Number 3, Cajun Casanova showed dazzling speed in his most recent effort. Today, he settled down, and that allowed him to carry his speed a bit farther. In fact, he carried his speed all the way under Diego Gomez to register a 9-2 victory for Mike Yates in the Shady Brook Farm. Second was the 2, Genghis. Third was the 6, Liam's Lucky Charm. We go to the 5th race now and start a pick 3 on turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Lionel Reyes on the 4, Arago. Scratched the 7, Simard Strike. Favorite was the 8, Mormo.
And they're off. From the outside, that's Gradar's Resolve, who begins well today. From between horses, Snoring Barth is offensive-minded. Home Drill is toward the rail. Arago between horses, and Mower Mo on the far outside. Good Old Boy is away a bit slower than the others. He's second last now, and Leroy's Gems at the back as they start to slacken the pace, with Snoring Barth landing on top. Snoring Barth around the turn leads a length and a quarter. Arago second, Mormo. 3 wide on the outside now. Third, Home Drill pockets up to be 4th. Back to 5th, and Good Old Boy outside of Leroy's Gem. And Gradar's Resolve, who was one of the first into stride, is now last of all, as the opening quarter was very slow, just 25-4. Down the backstretch they go. Omar Hernandez going on with it a bit here with Mormo. He's up on the outside of Arago, and these two now move a length better than Snoring Barth in 3rd. Back to 4th, and Good Old Boy held up in traffic is Home Drill. Then to the outside in Gradar's Resolve with Leroy's Gem at the back. They quickened up a touch in the second quarter as there's less than half a mile to race. With the advantage, it's Arago on the inside. Mormo gives it to him on the outside second. Snoring Barth is in stride with Good Old Boy 3rd and 4th. Then Leroy's Gem and Home Drill, and 3 wide at the back is Gradar's Resolve. Around the far turn they go. They run past the 5/16. With the advantage, Mormo. Arago is there second. Snoring Barth trying to get into the clear for Jeffrey Sanchez. 4 wide. Good Old Boy is in stride. Then Gradar's Resolve, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:13-3. They wheel for home. Out in the center, Good Old Boy now puts his best foot forward to take the lead. Gradar's Resolve last and early and charging hard on the outside. 16th to go. Good Old Boy trying to get home. Gradar's Resolve on the outside. Good Old Boy is in front. Gradar's Resolve second. Snoring Barth was 3rd. Then Home Drill.
Number 5, Good Old Boy, comes from off the speed and holds on to win it under a nice ride from Edgar Zayas, trainer Mike Maker, and owner William Butler. Second, number 6, Gradar's Resolve, and third, number 3, Snoring Barth. Time for a commercial timeout. The Rainbow 6 sequence starts right after this.
And the Princess Rooney with a quarter mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just 1/8 of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of the Rainbow 6 sequence. 5 furlongs on turf, maidens of the special weight variety. Lionel Reyes rides the 3 Fuji. Field of 9, favorites included 2 Nike Can and 8 Scattered Mist.
And they're off. The favorite, Scattered Mist, away quickly and fires to the top from the rail. My Sarasota Star moves to be second. Up on the inside, and now third is Nike Can. Then it's Skyphos. Newcomer Shoot at Will improves inside of Fuji with Hannah Storm out 3 deep, 4 deep Golden Splendor. Out the back door is 'Tis Enough. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. And from the inside, My Sarasota Star leads the way by an eck. On the outside, and Scattered Mist is right alongside second. Skyphos 3 wide. Nike Can toward the inside. Shoot at Will is at the rail. 3 back to Fuji. Then comes to Hannah Storm, who needs to get a rally going from there. She's a bit wide on the course. And at the back, Golden Splendor and 'Tis Enough. To the top of the stretch they race. My Sarasota Star turns first and still has the lead. Nike Can loose and charging on the outside now second. From between horses, Scattered Mist third. Final 1/8 of a mile. My Sarasota Star fights to hold it. Nike Can pressing past. Nike Can going away. My Sarasota Star second. Skyphos is third. And Hannah Storm ran home for 4th in 56-1.
Number 2, Nike Can had run some winning races in the past without getting that maiden diploma. Today is her day. She gets it done today under Miguel Vasquez for Dorothy Rafa and Joe Katniss, the third. Second, number 1, My Sarasota Star, and third was number 5, Skyphos. Let's go to race number 7 and start at pick 5. Race 7 on the main track at 1 mile. Maiden claimers of the filly and mare variety in for $10,000. Scratch the 6, 7, and 8. A field of 5. The favorites were 2, Rosetta's Gift, and 5, Country Strong.
And they're off. Country Strong was away cleanly. Munha reaches out for the early lead. Up between horses, here's Tresticanta. Second-time starter with some added pop. Aurora Nation is away second last and allowed to settle Rosetta's Gift. Last of the 5 as Munha kicks on. It's Munha out of the chute and onto the main course on top by 2.5. Tresticante is there second. Country Strong on the outside third. Aurora Nation is fourth, and Rosetta's Gift is unhurried at this stage through an opening quarter and a pretty energetic 23 and 4. Separated by 6.5, maybe 7 lengths in the run past the 5/8, and Munha tries to do it every step. She leads the race by 4 lengths. Racing in second is Tresticante. Aurora Nation is in stride with Country Strong third and fourth, and Rosetta's Gift is at the inside fifth and last, and looking to angle to the outside through a 47-second half mile. Into the far turn they race. Advantage to Munha, length and a quarter. Up on the outside, Country Strong is now a joint second alongside Tresticante third. Aurora Nation is fourth. Rosetta's Gift struggling to offer much of an effort yet. Last of the 5 as Tresticante has got inside of Munha. Now Rosetta's Gift is running again. Country Strong's the one who'll have to do better with Aurora Nation. They're all in it here. Quarter of a mile left to get. Tresticante toward the inside has the lead. On the outside, Country Strong. Aurora Nation. Rosetta's Gift. They're all in it. Who do you like from here? Eighth of a mile to go after 3 quarters and 1:12 and 4. Tresticante has the lead out in the center. Rosetta's Gift grinding away but gaining ground. Aurora Nation splits horses late. Tresticante trying to get home from the outside. Rosetta's Gift. Tresticante. Rosetta's Gift. It's Tresticante. Tresticante and Omar Hernandez spring a 14-1 upset in 141 flat.
You could feed a small country with the amount of money burned on 2 Rosetta's Gift and 5 Country Strong in the recent months. They both go up in flames again today, as number 3, Tresticante, as the longest shot in the race, prevails gamely under Omar Hernandez for MEMY Trainer Services and Antonio Machado. We go to the 8th race and start the late pick 4. Today's 8th race at 5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 8, 9, 10, and 13. The off-time favorite was number 1, Arms Wide Open.
And they're off. The favorite, Arms Wide Open, maybe a step slower than the others. Deer Island Diva, Gina's Honey, and now here's Arms Wide Open, quickly finding her feet and moving to a neck advantage. These 3 across the course, they race 2.5 clear of Moonlight Sea. Rachel Smokin's on the far outside. CAC Shakira between horses, 2 better than Jeannie on the beach. Left behind last, Newman's Fast Girl and Little Nicole. Less than half a mile to journey as they swing around the far turn. Deer Island Diva in the 2-path. Arms Wide Open along the rail. Gina's Honey a 3-wide third. Rachel Smokin is now fourth, and CAC Shakira and Moonlight Sea. Little Nicole is underway with Jeannie on the beach just ahead of her, and Newman's Fast Girl on the turnback can't keep up as they wheel for home. Toward the inside, it's Arms Wide Open, still battling with Deer Island Diva. Down the center, Rachel Smokin coming at him and coming on with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's Rachel Smokin on the outside of Arms Wide Open toward the rail. Rachel Smokin for a narrow lead. It's Rachel Smokin coming clear. Rachel Smokin to win 2 in a row. Second, Arms Wide Open, then Deer Island Diva and CAC Shakira in 56 and 4.
Number 1, Arms Wide Open, has to settle for second. The duel took the starch out of her, and off to win it was the 12, Rachel Smokin, for back-to-back tallies under Alvin Jimenez, Sean Duffy, and Duffy's Racing, and G. Lopez. 1, Arms Wide Open was second. 2, Deer Island Diva, part of that pace battle, ended up third. Let's go to the 9th race now. Start of the late pick 3 on turf at 7.5 furlongs. A scratch of 9 and 10 brought out claimers in for $20,000. 8 to the gate and a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Slingin' Sammy B and Abaco Dream, the first 2 to begin. Motherwell moves up on the outside. Derlin's between horses. 4 across the course early as Karenina ducks over. Already over is Learn Story toward the inside, racing ahead of West Horizon, and the early trailer is Quick Point. Around the first turn they go. Abaco Dream taking pace pressure as Motherwell is up alongside second. Slingin' Sammy B back to third, 2 better than Derlin fourth. Up on the inside, Learn Story from fifth, 3 wide. Karenina now 6. West Horizon is 7th. 8th and last is Quick Point. 23-1 for the opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they race. With the advantage, it's Motherwell and Carlos Lugo by 2.5. Abaco Dream is there second. From the outside, third is Slingin' Sammy B. Learn Story is at the rail, fourth for Rios. Out wide, Karenina. Then Derlin and West Horizon, and Quick Point is last. Inside half a mile from home, the opening half mile in 47 seconds flat as they swing to the far turn. With the advantage, it's Motherwell by 2. Up into second is Learn Story. From the outside, Karenina now plays her hand. She's third. At the inside, West Horizon at a huge price is running home a bit. Abaco Dream is in a lot of trouble as they run to the top of the stretch. Toward the inside, Motherwell. To the outside, Learn Story. Let go by Rios, and these two shoulder to shoulder with 3/16 to run. Motherwell on the inside, Learn Story on the outside. Karenina still third, eighth of a mile left. Motherwell finding a bit worn. Learn Story on the outside. Motherwell drifts a touch. Learn Story is second. Motherwell is clear. Motherwell is in front. Learn Story is second. Karenina is third. And then West Horizon, 129-1.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. First half of the late daily double. Allowance optional claiming horses at 7 furlongs. Key scratch of 7, Gioeli. Heavily favored, number 4, Hello, Juliet.
And they're off. Step slower than the others was Lil Be Quick. The other 5 line up across the course. 'Tis Possible Dear toward the inside, Nothing's Free. And the 3 path is the favorite Hello Juliet, who's actually now taken in hand. Widest of all goes Memorize. At the rail, Lil Be Quick. And the trailer is Tormented to Oro. Down the backstretch they go. Nobody but Nothing's Free wants the lead, and Nothing's Free will take the lead and lead a length and a quarter. Lil Be Quick is second. 'Tis Possible Dear third. On the outside, Memorize is now fourth. Shuffled to fifth is the odds-on favorite Hello Juliet. She'll have to find some racetrack to work with 4 lengths to raise, and she's 2 in front of the veteran Tormented to Oro, who's last of all. The opening quarter was ordinary, 22-3. Around the far turn they go, 3/8 of a mile to run. The Persuader is out here on Hello Juliet, trying to get some responses. Double J not getting any right now, as Nothing's Free has the lead. Now 'Tis Possible Dear will take her shot as the second choice. Moving up on the outside, Memorize is third. Lil Be Quick is fourth. Hello Juliet trying to motivate herself while 4 or 5 deep, and they're at the top of the stretch. The opening half mile was 45-1, and they turn in. 'Tis Possible Dear issues the challenge to Nothing's Free. Down the center and Hello Juliet for a slice. Final 1/8 of a mile. It's Nothing's Free and 'Tis Possible Dear. Hello Juliet is third. 'Tis Possible Dear, indeed, as 'Tis Possible Dear is now moving clear. 'Tis Possible Dear by 2.5. Close then for second. I think Hello Juliet got up over Nothing's Free, and then Lil Be Quick. Away. Toward the inside, Go Girl Gone, fleet-footed at the start alongside Despoina in the early stages. Enduro's Tigress comes away in third. Up on the outside goes Golden Gem Apple. Splitting horses and Jolly Broadway Peggy is north toward the rail. My Switcheroos drop better than 6 lengths off the pace. Perfect 10 is at the rail. Wide on the course, Tis Bud She Wants, racing ahead of Hometown Girl and Madeline's Dancer. And Spanish Exchange is last of all, so they speed around the far turn. Toward the inside, Go Girl Gone, in front by a neck. On the outside, Despoina is their second. Enduro's Tigress, 4 wide on the outside, 5 wide, Perfect 10, and Jolly Needs Room bad toward the inside, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Go Girl Gone who wheels off the turn in front. Down the center, Enduro's Tigress toward the inside. That's Dura coming on in Jolly. Late run from Broadway Peggy. Final eighth of a mile. The leader, Go Girl Gone, drifts a touch. Enduro's Tigress and Jolly next. Then it's My Switcheroo. Go Girl Gone in front. Enduro's Tigress was second and Jolly was third. Close after that, it involves Broadway Peggy or My Switcheroo in 58 and 3.
And that's it, another 4-day racing week here this spring at Gulfstream Park in the books. We are dark the next 3 days, but do note by the time we return with the live racing card this coming Thursday, they will have drawn up at Pimlico in Maryland, Preakness 144. The Preakness card coming out Wednesday. We'll see you, though, here in Hallandale Beach for a 10-race Thursday card that begins at 1:15 p.m. Once again, happy Mother's Day, Moms!